What's up, everybody, and welcome to BioS3 Raw TV. Today we're going to talk a little bit about something that's it irks me, and I've noticed it for a long time, and I don't know if any of you have noticed it, but a lot of times, and this actually happened to Lee Priest. A kid actually said this to him to his face one time. He went to meet him and meet and greet because he really liked Lee Priest, and he was a natural bodybuilder. And he walks up to Lee and says, well, I'm this, I'm that, I'm this, I'm that, and you're great and stuff, but I'm natural. And Lee was like, what does that mean? Well, if I took steroids, I'd look like you too. This kid looked nothing like a bodybuilder whatsoever. Not even like a natural bodybuilder. And he was under the impression that if he took steroids, he would look like Lee Priest. Here's an issue I have, folks. So many times I have seen people, and I get comments on my videos too, that says, well, if I took steroids, I would be 20 or 30 pounds heavier. If I took steroids, I would be awesome. If I took steroids, yeah, if you took steroids, you would still look like shit. Here's the problem, okay? All these guys like Matt Ogus, Lovato, these Nunez guys, do you ever hear these guys say, well, if I took steroids, I'd be like the pros? No, you know why? Because they have great physiques already. Yes, they already have great natural physiques. Now, the people that are saying, if I took steroids, they have shitty physiques. They suck. They don't even look like bodybuilders. They don't even look like they train. They think the drugs do everything. And here's the problem. If you don't have a great physique naturally, you're not going to have a great physique when you finally take the steroids. So that whole idea that, oh, if I took steroids, I'd be great. No, if you took steroids, you'd be really sucking at a bigger body weight. That's what's going to happen. You would still look terrible. You would not get any gains. But in your head, you'd probably be like, I'm on steroids, so I'm awesome. But that's not how it works. And it annoys the friggin' shit out of me when I hear someone say, well, that's because he takes steroids. Okay, so let me get this straight. He jams one needle in his ass a week. He takes a couple tablets. Carries a cooler full of food around with him. When, where's the people that they're talking shit? Where's their cooler? Do they carry the food around? They go to the gym. They don't miss workouts. They don't take the day off because they're going to go out with their buddies to the bar or meet their girlfriend for a movie. They don't take those days off. They do their cardio, and they're consistent year-round. And you have the balls to say, well, it's because of steroids. Okay, maybe if you stopped going to the parties and you start skipping your workouts and you got your ass out of bed in the morning and started waking up at 3 in the afternoon and did a little bit of cardio before your first meal, and then you ate 4 or 5 meals a day or did your intermittent fasting, whatever the fuck you want to do, maybe you would look good enough to where people would go, is he natural? Is he not natural? But the problem is you don't do shit. I check you guys out. I look at who's saying these comments. I try to log on. Say, all right, this guy's busting balls. What does he look like? Is he this monster? Does he look good? Does he even look like he's a 130-pound bodybuilder? Let's see. So I log on, and there's a picture of him. And he looks terrible, like he never even lifted. Or there's nothing in the avatar, whatever, whatsoever. So if you're so good and you have all the knowledge, and you're not on steroids, because you can have a great physique and not be on steroids, then where are your avatars and stuff? Why are you busting people's balls? What are you? And you've never taken steroids. So what are you talking about that you're talking about something you've never done? Okay? I am not going to walk up to a friggin' brain surgeon and start talking shop with this guy and telling him about my brain surgery techniques. You know why? Because I'm not a brain surgeon. I don't do brain surgery. Okay? Nor do I do dentistry. And I'm not going to go to the dentist's office, kick his door, and take his pliers out of his hand and rip someone's tooth out of their skull just because I think I know what I'm talking about. And this is what we see over and over again. We see people that don't really know what they're talking about, and the internet gives them the ability to be heard, and all of a sudden, they become experts. Someone loses 10 pounds, they're a friggin' expert on how to lose weight. Next thing you know, they're writing ebooks, they got a following, they got a fan club, they're selling t-shirts. How the fuck did that happen? Because of the internet. So now, whenever I get this bullshit that's on my page, and you guys are starting shit about how, well, if I took steroids, if you've been watching the BioS3 training series, then you know. You know how much the steroids work and how much they don't work. You know what I think about them. You know what I know about them because I've done all this stuff. So don't come to my page and start shit and start spamming. And don't bring the whole bullshit about Ian McCarthy. Well, you did it to Ian. No, I didn't go to Ian's page and spam the shit out of his page talking shit to him. What I did was create my own channel to voice my own opinion. So if you have some kind of bullshit that you're talking, that you think you know better, don't put it on my page. Go put up an actual avatar of you, turn your friggin' camera on and talk to the people that are listening to you, okay? Talk to them. Let them know what you're saying. Give them a choice. Give them a decision based on your knowledge, the way you look, your experience, all these things, as opposed to coming on here and just shooting your mouth off with nothing better to say other than, if I took steroids, I'd look like you. I know a lot of guys that take steroids that don't look like me. I know plenty of them that don't look like me. I know guys that have taken shit for years. I know guys that have taken tons of shit, taken more shit than I've ever taken in a freaking whole cycle in a week, and they still look like shit. They didn't carry their cooler with them and eat their foods. When I watched them in the gym, they trained even less than half-assed. Half-assed would be good for what these guys were doing. And they looked like shit. They didn't even have a beach body. They walked around with their lats flexed like this, puffing their chest out, looking like complete idiots. And those are the guys that talk shit. Okay? So this is just a little rant about the people out there that are really talking out of their ass. Don't really know what they're talking about. And what I like to do is give you guys a choice. You don't have to listen to me. I'll tell you what I think about things. I'll tell you what I know about things. Then I encourage you, go out on the internet and search things. Research everything, because everything is at your fingertips. Go research it for yourself. You don't have to believe me. Don't buy into what I'm saying. Don't believe what I'm saying just because I'm saying it. Look for yourself. Okay, yes, I could be 100% full of shit. So in that case, go find out for yourself. But don't just think, for some reason, because someone can say something when they're typing on the internet, that it can be true or it must be true. Don't forget, just because it's the internet doesn't mean they don't have to prove what they're saying is the truth. BioStraining@gmail.com. Comments down below, www.biostraining.com, and we're out.